back. This seems to be the culmination of my last three or four poems that have been about, I think, a real struggle between myself and others and myself and society. And here, see, okay. In a theater of incubating schemes where people appear and disappear by the repositioning of aspect ratios on the cutting room floor, may I be conserved. In the still aftermath of spilled human flesh, searching the world's oddest disappointments, strangest anticlimaxes, and unbelievable oddities, may I be conserved. Though I made though I never made it on screen, I stumble over the same pebbles and breadcrumbs as the media. The jumping beans and shrunken heads, like popcorn and peanuts, feed a century of silicone children. May I be conserved. In the entrance of the drama queen, rebel, rebel, painted doll, for the pageantry of the pavillion, men of steel, bad cards, face down, may I be conserved. In numb faces that manage the catastrophe with the routine. Hi, sweetie, how are you doing? Where? Who? Who's who? May I be conserved. Cut and paste my big top leper runs cheap shows for big stakes in little bends. The raven stares. No dice. May I be conserved. Limping on in number 9, thin layers of dust in blinding cloth, to get what it takes to cross the big bridge where docility regrets the redshift. Pulling wide, April can't rely on Count Allegre. Black market notions burn iodide simpairs. May I be conserved. Stuffy Chawamba's illicit advice relieves the fallout of accelerated aptitudes in the empty tests. Rest the long seasoned schisms, life bends towards the ghostly. Early Monday morning, no way back on this road. May I be conserved in the winter river delta that gives what their attention don't know, don't want. In crowded, lonely meanings, what will, what won't, when human docilities forget a way through the flesh, by fingers' measurements, may I be conserved. In every step that my foot reaches, I say, I fall, never far from the horizon. The lethal dose limit does not ask, does not last. In wilder hair, I never get far from that place. May I be conserved. Pulling wide in a proliferation of the subcutaneous, golden filled shorelines in the setting sun, may I be conserved. In the nightshades that push into memory meanings of owning the only garden, it's my redshift I display. Dilly, you won't dally. Did you get the fever over dinner? The foreign retriever? Next morning's drifter? May I be conserved. High noon lifter with backlit margins, private distances to set the discourse into pure shadow that lives in yellow fuzz on the countertones of the twilight sky, tilts through the gate into solitary fields in the overload, cast past the everload of individual determinants, preserved in a penance of purposes, homeland to the tomb. Loose costumes propose more than enough rubber to lay the road over and over. May I be conserved. My fortune lives in a big black bucket of blues. Nothing less will believe me, read me, see me, lead me, seed me. I run from the loom. That's when you really get their attention. When you don't want it, they laugh when I ask for mid-April's lingers. May I be conserved. And we'll just call that the long version. I usually write some longer versions, some shorter versions, you know. Um, Generally on the YouTube videos, I tend to be this moderate. Um, I don't know. I probably won't go back and shorten that one up um, and put it back up. Anyway, good luck.